Hi guys, welcome to KweenzWorld. Today I'll be talking about Coochie 101 with Queen. It's gonna be an informative video about few products that I use and I find it will be very helpful for you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is my natural products, what I use to keep my coochie healthy and clean. Let's talk about coochie for a second. Like every female have a coochie, but do you really know your coochie? That's the thing. Like people will be like, oh yeah, I clean my coochie, I clean my vagina, I clean my pussy, and da da da, and this and that, but fail to realize that the products that you're using is not good for your private parts down there. And you know, you may come across like a few times that you had problems down there, and like, you know, you thought something was wrong, you spend a lot of money to go to the gynecologist and what's not. Us female, we tend to go on a day-to-day basis worrying about everything else, clothes, shoes, money, your hair done, makeup, boys, sex, all kind of stuff that's going on in life, and we tend to forget about our womb, our vaginas. That's where life come from. So it's like we're thinking about everything else and we totally forgot about, you know, our vaginas. We may be like, oh, okay, yeah, I cleaned my coochie last night, I wash it, da da da, but we don't do proper maintenance down there. And when I say maintenance, I don't mean by mowing your lawn. No, I mean like actually having one-on-one time with your vagina. So this is what today we'll be covering, about a few things that you can do. Okay, so first off, I will be talking about my feminine wash. This feminine wash I got from Narissa's website. It's Vagina Therapy. I don't know if you guys can see this properly, but it's called Vagina Therapy, and this is a all natural product, all natural ingredients in here. It has like rose water, it has like palm oil, it has apple cider vinegar, which is really good actually for your body. We tend to buy off the shelf products like Dove, Irish Spring, a bunch of body washes, sweet body washes, when these stuff contain a lot of chemicals which can be cancerous and, you know, dangerous to our bodies, and we fail to realize that. Some people are, you know, their body can't take certain products, so it irritates them. So I am reviewing the Vagina Therapy Feminine Wash. It is chemical free, mixed with natural blend rose water, aloe, and coconut oil and other ingredients, and it keeps you fresh and clean all day. I guarantee you, this is my baby. Like, this is life, and it's unscented. It says it's unscented, but it smells amazing. Like, it don't have that sweet perfume kind of scent. It smells more like natural flowers blossom, so your pum pum is gonna be blossomy down there. But this product is amazing. It's also good for little children, so if you have little daughters, this is perfect, because you know, you don't want to be putting all kind of stuff down there on them to clean them. This is, you can use this on baby, you can use it as a face wash. It's really good as a face wash. That's how natural it is. No chemicals added. Also, along with the Vagina Therapy Feminine Spray, I think these two go well together. So after you use this on your coochie, in your folds, wash your coochie. You don't want to put it inside your vagina. That will cause irritation. Even though it's a natural product, it can cause irritation. This is the natural spray. So after you finish shower, you spray it on your coochie, like about 3 little spray, or you can spray it right before intimacy with your partner. It's about the same ingredients. It have lavender in there, rose water as well, aloe, radish roots, It's like a it's not a strong sweetness. It's not like Summer Eve. Summer Eve and those other products you buy off the counter can be toxic for your body. Like, I used to use Summer Eve like in high school, and like, you know, when we're on our menstrual, we tend to spray our pads or spray our coochie area, and you know, sometimes if you spray something on top of something that's not really smelling pleasant, you know, you don't want that. So that's why I'm telling you guys to wash your coochie really good. Wash it, okay? But this product is life. This is my first bottle as well, so I'm just reviewing this. It's called Vagina Therapy Feminine Spray, and I will put all the information in the link below so you guys can check it out on these two products. Our coochie cleans itself daily, so you could be washing your coochie how many times of a day, your coochie could still smell foul, because it depends on the product that you use down there. You don't want to be putting all kind of sweet stuff, and you know, because us female, we like to smell sweet. So you know, the minute we find something sweet, we rub it down there or spray it down there and thinking it's gonna last a day, but we forget that our coochie cleans itself every day. So if you're putting all kind of sweet stuff down there, and then when your coochie is flushing out whatever bacteria, or you know, just cleaning itself daily, the smell mixed together is not really pleasant. Another thing, that's when you're finished washing your coochie and everything, is to massage your pussy, your vagina, with coconut oil, raw organic coconut oil. It keeps down there moist, not dry, and you can use coconut oil for almost every and anything. That's how organic it is. You can use it for pleasure, you can use it to moisturize your area. So get your coconut oil, ladies. Get your coconut oil. You must have at least 2 jars in your house, one for personal use and one for like cooking and all those other stuff. What I'm gonna talk about is, we have to understand what we eat is what your vagina fluid will bring out. If we're eating a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, you know, natural products, your vagina will create luscious, juicy fruit juices. Who don't want that? You know what I'm saying? But if you're eating meat all the time without your vegetables, without your fruits, if you're just eating junk, like, I don't think no guys want to go down on you, you know. So yeah, so make sure you eat your fruits, lots and lots of fruit, and also water. When I say water, alkaline water, because it helps balance your pH. Because the water that you drink, like Dasani, what else? Dasani, Zephyr Hill, what are the brand waters? Natural Spring. I don't myself know these water brands. Those stuff are acidic. The water is very acidic, and that's not good. So you're just putting more acid in your body. If you're already intaking acid, your body already produces acid. So what sense it makes to put more acid in your body? So you want to get in tune with your alkaline water. The water that I have right now is the Eternal water. I've been drinking this water for about a year. So you want to drink at least like 2 liters of water, 3 liters of water a day to flush your system out. Because if you're not flushing your system out and you're leaving all that stuff in there, by the time your coochie is letting go all these fluids, it's like, you know, your pH balance will be off. And that's why, you know, there are yeast infections, and like your private part gives off like a foul odor, and like, you know, you may have like discoloration and all kind of stuff going down. There's a lot of things, a lot of problems that can go down in the female thing. And like the minute we see something is wrong with our coochie, the first place we go is where? To the doctor, to the gynecologist. But you have to realize what you put in your body is what is going to come out. Let's talk about menstrual. So when we're on our menstrual, what I said previously with the feminine wash, that's really good, and the feminine spray, so you can spray it on you when you're on your menstrual. When you're on your menstrual, you tend to lose blood for like 4 to 5 days, 7 days. So it had an incident where I was on my menstrual for about a month, and I thought something was totally wrong with me. And you know, the first place you go is the doctor. But you know, the second week I was like, okay, something is wrong. My menstrual is not supposed to last that long. And it's not like this was the first time that's happening. This happened to me before, but I just thought of it because my menstrual is very irregular. I will get my menstrual 1 month, and then like for 2 months I don't get my menstrual, and then it lasts longer than it's supposed to. So I thought something was totally wrong with me. I thought my coochie was broken. So I went to the doctor. I told them I want another prescription of birth control, because when that incident had happened to me, I went to the doctor and they prescribed me birth control, and that worked for a second. It worked for like about, I would say when I stopped the birth control, I'd say my menstrual was regular for about what, 5-6 months or so, or probably longer, and then it went back to that same incident. And when that happened, I went back to the doctor and tell them, okay, look, I want to see a doctor, and in order for me to see a gynecologist, y'all have to prescribe me some kind of birth control so my thing could stop. But at the time, I didn't know there was natural herbs that can regulate your menstrual. So I went to the doctor, got my birth control. I still haven't even gone to the gynecologist yet to make sure everything is okay. But I reached out to one of my Instagram followers. I admire her, and I will also put her Instagram to the bottom in the link in information box below. But I reached out to her, and she recommended some natural herbs. At the time, I couldn't go all the way down where she recommended to the place where she get hers. So I looked up online, you know, what kind of teas that have those herbs, and I came across the Yogi Moon Cycle tea, and it had the same herbs that she recommended. And I drank that for, I would say I had about 3 to 4 tea bags a day. So by the 4th day after drinking the tea, my menstrual started to lighten up, and eventually it stopped. So I was like, this is all I had to do. I didn't need no birth control. And she recommended me using Yoni eggs, which I've been trying to get on for the longest, and I finally got it. She told me she recommended a Yoni egg that can help me balance my emotions. So I went ahead and got that, and it was the black Obsidian Yoni egg. I was a bit unsure about, because I've been doing my research on Yoni eggs, and I've been wondering like, oh, how will I get this thing out my coochie and what's not. So when I use my Yoni egg, let me show you guys. This is the Yoni egg. This is it in the palm of my hand. As you can see, this is the black Obsidian, and you insert it this way. You also can do your Kegels. Kegels. You want to get that Yoni poppin'. So once you understand Kegel exercises, you can do them anytime, anywhere, once you know about it. In your privacy of your own home, at your job, standing in the line, you just clench that pum pum. I'm even doing it now while sitting down. And when you're doing it, you want to hold it for like 5 seconds, then release, then hold it for 5 seconds, and keep repeating that. And then you could do it as a pulse, like you hold, release, hold, release, hold, release. Also with your menstrual products, what menstrual products do you use? I use 100% organic cotton pads if I'm using pads. I don't use Always. I don't use Stay Free. I don't use Kotex. I don't use none of those brands that you see in stores, because those stuff contain chemicals. Once again, if I'm using tampons, I use 100% cotton tampons as well, along with the 100% cotton pads. So if I'm not using my Tampons, I am using my menstrual cup. Yes, my menstrual cup. People, whenever I talk to people about this product, people watch me like I'm crazy. Like, ew, like that's so nasty. Like, why would you put that in you? Like, it's reusable? That's nasty. Women. This product here is 100% silicone and it's reusable. You may be thinking like, do I have to put this thing in me? You see the size of it to me? But in reality, it's not that big. It's really, if you can take cock, I don't know why you fronting. Now, if you're a virgin, then okay, that's a different story. But if you laying in your man bed, or you taking some other girl man, don't let me start, okay? This product, it's amazing. This is like one of the best investment I ever made in my life. This little cup thingy. So when you're on your menstrual, you take this little bad boy and you shove it up your coochie. So there's a couple ways to put it up. The way I do it is I push this in, and then I squeeze my finger here, and then it makes like a, and I take it, this is my coochie hole, I take it, I make sure I put my 100% organic coconut oil. Okay, that's my lubricant right there. That's my baby. Take it, and I moisturize this first, and then I fold it. And I take it and I put my cock up my leg, and then I place it up in my coochie all the way. And when it goes in, it automatically unfolds. So it sits in your vagina like this. You don't feel it at all in there. And you can leave this in for about 10 hours. And I take that shit out. But it fills, and then you pull it out. You can pull it out by this, but this won't really give you enough grip, because sometimes it'd be all the way up in your coochie. So you have to like use your finger to like rim it, to like grip it, and then you want to squeeze the bottom, like the rigid part. You want to squeeze it and pull it out, and it go like, and then you dump it out and you rinse it off. You rinse it clean. If you have a feminine height, if you invest in one of these, you could get the little travel size one, and you just squirt it, and then you clean it really good in hot water, dump it out, rinse it off, and then you could put a little more coconut oil, and you can put it back up your coochie. It saves you a lot of money on tampons and pads that you buy all the time, when you could use a reusable cup. If you feel like, one is not enough, you can invest in more and, use different ones each time. This one I have specifically is called a Diva cup. I got this from Whole Foods, and it was about $30. I would recommend every female to get one of these, because it's amazing. But and to clean this, you can boil it in hot water. soak it in hot boiling water to clean it when you're off your menstrual, or when you want to go back to your pads or your tampons. You just put it in hot water, and it also comes with a little bag. But I don't recommend leaving it in the bag too long, because you want this thing to breathe. So I have it in a organza bag that has a bunch of holes in it, and it just sits in there so it can get air in there, because you don't want it to be all moist and nasty in there. So also another thing, I talked about this on my Snapchat about letting your vagina breathe. When I say you're probably wondering, like, letting my vagina breathe, it's like it's not alive. Yes, it's alive, ladies. What I mean by letting your vagina breathe is free ball in a day if you want. I do it. If you want, you can free ball at night. I do it every night. You shower, clean your coochie, and you want to massage it with coconut oil. Coconut oil will be your best friend. And you can grab your toy, you can use your hand, whatever, or you don't have to do none of that, and then just go sleep. So you free ball. When I say free ball, I mean don't put anything on. So you don't want to put no panties on, you don't want to put no pants on, you don't want to put nothing that's, you know, suffocating your vagina. So you can sleep in just a t-shirt, and that's it. Nothing down there, just a t-shirt or a nightgown, whatever you sleep in. But your coochie be suffocating down there. Like, you have to let your vagina breathe, because if you don't let breathe, then it's like you put in a freaking kitty in a car and not taking it out at night, and then putting it back in the car and let it stay there for like how many hours, like 24/7, and you only give it like what, 5 minutes of breathing time when you go bathe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna invest in some more products so I can review them, but this is just for now, and I think that completes my vlog. I will catch you guys next time on my next video. See you guys. So much things I did not say. I'm from Portmore, that's in JA. We can do it on that